2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Claremont or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Hey, we're here.
G'day.
We're here, we're live. We are live and alive. Just listening to that little tidbit in the news about Drake posting a cryptic message on his Instagram.
I did see it and I didn't quite understand what he was referring to or trying to imply.
I know it's not Sweeping Statements Day, but the word cryptic, I'm out. Anything that requires sort of left of centre thinking of what that would mean, I'm out. Even my Queen and Saviour's Easter eggs, I can't play that game. None of them make sense to me.
We have enough going on. We don't need to be thinking outside the box for our favourite artists.
Correct. That does not mean that we are not going to try and decipher this very odd message in clickbait before the end of the show.
Yeah, it's most bizarre. And also, Drake, are you going to come back and finish those 4 shows, brother?
That's a no. Absolutely not.
Hey, after 3 o'clock, I'm excited for this. We're getting Pettifleur Berenger on the phone, Real Housewife of Melbourne.
You will not believe what happened.
May that show rest in peace, man. I miss it.
God, it was good.
Next, though, To-Do List Tuesday. Swanee and I will compare our to-do lists. It's the Chrissie Swan Show.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Guess what? I've actually got some interesting things on my to-do list.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
To-Do List Tuesday.
I mean, it's Tuesday. This is where we compare our VIP things that we must get done. 1, tell Jack about my Sheet Society idea.
Oh, yeah?
So here's the thing. It came to me on a midnight clear.
Yes, where you do your best work and thinking.
Correct. I have 3 kids. That's 3 beds. They're all different sizes.
Wow, that's a task and a half. Although, it could also be seen as a positive because at least you know which sheets belong to which bed.
Okay, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. And every time I see a sheet, because I made the error of buying white sheets always for everybody.
Oh, no, that would be like torture.
So there's this wall of white sheets and I have to go around every single one and go, oh, that's a queen, that's a double. It's a nightmare.
No.
And I thought, there's got to be a better way. And there is. And this is what I'm going to talk to you about because you've got a friend at Sheet Society.
I do. Shout out to Elle.
I am thinking of this. I give colours to the kids. Kit is
good.
green, dark green. Leo is charcoal, grey, black, that palette. Peg is white and pink. And then every sheet, every pillowcase, every doona cover, I know just from looking who it belongs to.
Yes, this is good.
And then I set fire
to the white.
all those white ones.
I mean, that's like a lifetime of Halloween costumes, though. All those
very
white
true.
sheets.
It is true. Very ghosty. Next on my list, sauce bulk sesame seeds.
What a bizarre thing.
I know, you would think so. But you know that my middle son, Kit, makes this amazing seasoning that we put on everything.
No, what is it?
Oh, it's sort of like everything but the bagel, but it's better.
Okay.
It's the best I've ever had. And he makes it from scratch, puts it all together, toasts the sesame seeds, will not give the quantities away. You can have it on sweet things, you can have it on eggs, you can have it on fish. It's just the most delicious thing.
Like the Colonel's secret recipe.
Correct. And he said, I think I want to go into business. And you know that's music to my ears.
Make that money, son.
So, of course, I need to find some bulk sesame seeds.
Okay.
And the rest of the bits, but I'm not going to give away what they are just in case someone's listening. Slugworth, you know.
Recipe Tin Eats is going to steal it.
And the last thing is 11 to 11:30 meet re-stumper. I've got a floor that bounces in my house. The rest of the house is solid. One of the floors, I walk on it and it makes a terrible sound. And I was thinking the worst. I thought they're going to have to pull it out. I'm going to have to blow up the house. He came today and guess what he said?
I'm going to stump you.
No, stump Chrissie. He said, there is nothing wrong with your stumps.
What is it?
The floor has been over-sanded over time because it's an ancient house. And so the floorboards are thin, so I just need new floorboards. For once, something isn't going to cost me a fortune. I couldn't believe it. I said, Eddie, are you serious? You don't need to charge me. He goes, no, I don't need to do anything. It's a miracle.
Great.
So they're my 3. They're not bad.
They're fun. They're a bit more exciting than usual.
Yeah.
Mine are pretty dull and boring. My first one is post.
Oh, is it Freaky Friday?
Oh, I'd love to hang out with Lindsay and Jamie Lee.
Oh, God, I did a deep dive on Lindsay. Far out, she looks good.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Should be studied in universities,
Correct.
this transformation.
Absolutely.
Her and Lara Worthington. I also like to give Lara Bingle credit for her transformation.
She's magic.
Post Depop order, I'm trying to sell some clothes.
Oh, how's it going? Is it a good platform?
It is. It's a fantastic platform, but it goes slow. Like, you won't sort of sell anything for a couple of months, and then suddenly you get a bite and you start selling stuff. Bizarre, but I'll take the cash. And ask Mum and Dad to drive Wallet up. I left my wallet at Mum and Dad's on the peninsula, which is like an hour south of Melbourne on the weekend. I need it. I go away this weekend, but I don't have the time to drive down.
Can't they put it in an Uber?
True. I hadn't even thought of that.
Can't believe that I thought of that and you hadn't.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
You've seen that little bit of footage from the Grammys where Ariana Grande was talking about having her memory wiped at some...
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, apparently it all makes sense now because today she has announced that there is going to be a deluxe edition of her Eternal Sunshine album.
Yes, it's a fantastic album. It drops March 28, so not long.
Good girl, Ariana. Driving home yesterday, there was a breakdown in the tunnel. Breakdown! Go ahead and give it to me. Anyway, it's very annoying when there's a breakdown in the tunnel because you're scared that you're not going to make it out alive at the end with all the fumes. Do you do that?
Yeah, totally.
And then you're trying to talk to somebody or listen to the radio. I was trying to listen to Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, and it goes, bong, 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 this is someone, there is a breakdown. Anyway, I always like to rubberneck and see who is having the worst day of their life. As I came closer to the person that had caused the massive inconvenience and how embarrassing would it be, we came up behind a very old
Patty Newton.
Mazda. It wasn't Patty Newton. Very old Mazda 626, red in colour, rusty as hell.
Sam Pang.
It wasn't Sam. It wasn't Sam. And it wasn't my mum from the 80s. It was an L plater.
Oh, no.
It was an L plater broken down with his very irate father. Is there anything worse than being taught to drive by your dad?
No.
Like the worst?
Actually, no, it was worse being taught to drive by my mum.
Really?
Yeah, I actually spoke about this on the Today Show a couple of weeks ago. I remember Mum, I genuinely thought she was having difficulty breathing because anytime I would do anything, she'd go...
Oh, yeah.
and grab onto the handle. I was like, never again will I drive with you, Wendy.
What do they call that? The Jesus handle?
Yeah.
Because you're holding, you go, Jesus!
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be one of those, and that is
okay.
ahead of me. And I know that if that was Leo, the L plater, he would never drive again. Sometimes a foray into a new skill is so traumatic that you never do it again. And my gran did that. She learnt to drive back in the dark ages. I imagine a jalopy or a Hillman or something. Anyway, she drove it on her first time into a dam. She drove it into a dam, opened up the door, swam out, the car sank, and that woman never got behind the wheel again, lived until she was 86 and never, ever drove again. She goes, never, I'm never doing that again.
That sounds like a plot line off McLeod's Daughters.
It
That
does.
is traumatic.
It does, doesn't it? Well, sometimes you do have traumatic experiences, particularly driving.
Yeah, 13-24-10. Did you have an incident that has made you never drive again? Have you never gotten behind the wheel again? Hey, for your grandmother, like, she didn't have Ubers.
No.
That would have been really tricky.
No. She had little boyfriends called Vic and Eddie that used to pick her up.
Hot.
Yeah.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Claremont or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
We are talking about things that you tried once and they're never, ever done again. There was a breakdown in the tunnel. It was a learner driver. And as I crawled past him, the shame emanating out of the windows of the beaten up Mazda 626 with the L plate on it, I thought, well, you're never going to drive again. That's it for you. Same as my gran. Drove it.
You said that his dad was angry, which really is a contributing factor here, because if you're already upset about what's happened and then your dad is angry, you will never step foot in a car ride again.
Correct.
13...
The dad was giving Alf from Home and Away vibes.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, I would have just got out and run through the tunnel.
Hey, tell us why you never drove again, and we will give you a $200 voucher for DoorDash, 132410.
Hello, Katie Kate.
Hi, how are you?
Please tell us about your driving nightmare.
I was driving with my dad when I was younger, and I used to grip the steering wheel too tight, and he used to smack my hands.
How dare? Did you say excuse me? Did you say excuse me? That is assault.
I was just too scared to drive with him. I couldn't do it.
Why? Well, I'm sorry, but what do you mean? Grip the wheel too tight?
You know
that
how
doesn't
you're
affect
driving and
anything.
You get really nervous, and I just gripped the wheel really tight because I just was really nervous. And he used to just smack it to relax my hands.
And so how long did this put you off getting behind the wheel for?
Till in my 30s, because I ended up getting a driving instructor because I couldn't drive with my dad.
Yeah, a driving instructor is key. That is the reason I got my license, because of my great driving instructor.
Well, I thought that I would just, because I've got kids, Kate, and would you believe, I know I look so great, you can't believe it, but
You're
I do
amazing.
have one.
I love you,
I've got one that's old enough to be, about to learn to drive. And I thought, I'll just, it's going to be awful having your mum teach you how to drive. I'll get an instructor like I did, but they've got to get like 2,000 hours. It'd cost you as much as a house deposit.
I think it's changed now. Over 21, you can go straight on your Ps without your logbook now.
Oh, okay. I'll tell him that. He loves a shortcut.
$200 voucher for DoorDash for you, Kate. Let's go to Zach.
Zach, what happened when you were learning how to drive?
Well, within the first month, I accidentally drove through the garage and hit the front of the house.
Oh, God. So easy to do, because when you don't know, the accelerator's so close to the brake.
It's way too close, and the garage just went straight through. Not ideal. Scared mum for the rest of her life.
I love your delivery, Zach. So what happened then? Like, what did your mum say?
Well, it was now Dad's responsibility to teach me, that's for sure.
Zach, how long did you take before you had the gumption to get behind the wheel again?
I was fine. I was straight back at it, but yeah, Mum never got in the car with me again.
You seem like a very chill dude. I like you, Zach.
$200 DoorDash voucher for you, Zach. Oh, we've got an anonymous one.
Oh, hang on a minute. Anonymous? What happened when you were learning to drive that made you think, I don't think I'm cut out for this?
Is that for me?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a father who is a foreigner, and so English was not his first language, and when he was teaching me to drive, I was approaching an intersection in a back street, thank God, but I was approaching an intersection, and he just said, push, 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 and I was already on the accelerator, so I thought he was just telling me to push on the accelerator, so I went straight up a gum tree.
Oh, no, Anon.
No!
Yeah, no word of a lie. It was the most terrifying thing of my life.
Okay, so what did he mean when he said push?
Obviously, he was meaning to push on the brake because we were approaching an intersection, but I was, yeah.
And did you write the car off? Oh, my God, he would have been...
Absolutely.
Oh, God, he would have been so angry.
Oh, I ran home, all the way home. I was terrified.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Can I tell you that if you're at a karaoke night and you do a halfway good impersonation of Blink-182, that song slays. Because when you can go, she left me roses by the stairs, surprises that she knows she cares. People just love it.
I don't think anyone could do that as well as you.
And then everyone together goes, na 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 na. It's really good. You're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova. And we had a very exciting announcement.
We sure did.
You were made to meet halfway. Expedia were made to plan where halfway is. Expedia, made to travel.
Auckland, LA, Vegas.
Oh my God.
Nova's Red Room Global Tour, powered by Expedia.
Nova's Red Room.
Let's go.
Let me hear.
'Cause I can't go.
I have got goosebumps everywhere.
Have you got the, you know, you get
Yeah, I
tingly
do.
boobs when you get excited?
I get tingly boobs. That is the universal sign of a very good thing is happening. I mean, someone is going to win this prize.
It's insane, Swanee. If you missed the massive announcement on Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel yesterday, this is powered by Expedia. It kicks off with an exclusive Nova's Red Room event in Sydney, Gracie Abrams live in Auckland,
Oh my God.
Los Angeles to see our pal Dean Lewis in Nova's Red Room, then you jump on a plane to Las Vegas to see Jelly Roll and Post Malone.
I mean, I'm interested in that one because finally we get to see them in the same room.
Posty and Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I reckon they're the same person. Victoria,
Hello.
you are in the running to win this.
Thank you so much. That's so exciting.
I mean, it's hard to pick, but which location or artist are you the most pumped about seeing?
Look, all of them, but it would have to be Posty.
Yeah.
Post Malone.
Yes.
He has my heart.
In Vegas as
Yes.
well.
I know. The party city would be
Oh
amazing.
my God.
Victoria, make sure you tune in to Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, not just Friday, but every day, but especially Friday, to see if they are calling you. And if you'd like to win this incredible experience, make sure you register via the Nova Player app.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
There's an update on Wendy Williams, our absolute favourite.
A former American talk show host. If you're not sure who we are talking about, do yourself a favour and Google her.
I think she started off as a broadcaster. I think she had a very, very big radio show.
She did, Swanee.
But we're obsessed with her because she mastered the art of farting and burping at the same time.
Should we enjoy that?
Yes, we should.
It's a matter of time. She's not lonely. I apologize.
Never apologise for that. You've brought a lot of joy to a lot of people. Have you ever done that? Have you ever mastered that double
Never.
act?
Can't say it's something I'm striving to do either.
No, it's a real talent. But she's hit hard times and we are concerned. And it's the same sort of flavour of concern that we have for Britney Spears because Wendy Williams appears to be a prisoner
Yeah.
under a guardianship or a conservatorship. And I was saying to you off air, Jack, if the word conservatorship ever is written on a piece of paper with your name on it, run for the hills.
Run.
'Cause it is not a good thing.
It's not something you often hear about happening in Australia. I feel like it's very American.
I agree. I don't know what the system is here.
And the reason in 2022, Swanee, that she had a court-appointed legal guardian to oversee her personal and financial affairs was all to do with a bank, Wells Fargo. They noticed like weird patterns of access to her bank accounts, and then they are the ones that sort of triggered this.
But, like, lock me away.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mate, lock me away.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if that's all it takes, I'm sorry, but I can't take back the purchases from Teddington's and Temu. Do you know what I mean? I just can't do that.
No. So it's been quite a stressful 3 years for her, but today's news is quite interesting.
There's been a documentary, there's been footage in the last month of her banging on a closed window trying to get out, and she has been tested by a, proper mental health professional trying to ascertain whether or not she's lost her mind and whether she deserves to be locked away in this way. She scored a 10 out of 10 on a mental capacity test. She answered everything correctly.
See, this is really, really great for her, but awful for whoever appointed this guardian, because she clearly doesn't need it anymore.
But remember, she was also diagnosed with like dementia and...
She came out and said that was all BS.
Wow. Well, the plot thickens. I'm going to be watching that very, very closely, but not as closely as Timothy Chalamet was watching a tennis match. It is the most hilarious report, and whoever wrote it, I think, is crying into their Luxa tonight. Have a listen to these little bits. A forensic lip reader called Jeremy Freeman has been hired by the Daily Mail to work out what Timothy Chalamet and his unbelievably hot girlfriend Kylie Jenner are talking about. And this is the kind of sort of, intelligent highbrow stuff that these two are talking about. First of all, Timothy's there to watch the game, clearly.
You can tell he's a tennis dude.
Yeah. And she asks him for a kiss and he goes, "Wait a minute, love." Then she gets a bit shirty and she goes, "Please give me some eye contact." And then Timothy says, "Go on, yum, yep." Then when there was a bad shot on the court, Timothy says, "Ow." And then Kylie says to him, "Are you okay?" Then Kylie starts to rub Timothy Chalamet's stomach and smile.
How is this someone's job? Also, I believe every word of it.
Of course it happened.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Oh, hey, we're still here and so are you, and we're thrilled about both of those facts.
Indeed we are, Swanee.
Monday night's an exciting night for you, Jack, because the White Lotus has been dropped, but they're dropping it every Monday, which I really love.
Same. And especially on a Monday, like it gives you something to look forward to after work.
It's so great.
The 4th episode aired last night, Swanee, and there's something that's going sort of viral online from the ep. From the character of, I forget his name, but the actor is Jason Isaacs.
Oh, yes, Jason Isaacs,
who played Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah.
In Harry Potter.
Unrecognisable.
Well, do you want to see something else that's unrecognisable from last night's episode?
No, it's a doodle, isn't it? Oh, my God. Jack. Why didn't you do an NSFW?
Because only your eyes can see it, no one else listening. But you can imagine.
Why is he looking at it like that? It's like it's a stranger to him.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, where did you come from?
He's shocked himself. Anyway, so that was a bit of fun last night for everyone.
Why do I feel like an enoki mushroom risotto? When I look at that.
Coming up before 4 o'clock, we are going to get someone on the phone, a celebrity that you had like an incident with on the road.
Yes.
Next, though, Chrissie's Quizzy.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Myre or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
What a thrill. My favourite lyric.
If you missed yesterday's show, make sure you grab the podcast because we were talking about our favourite lyrics.
This one, it's so like defeated. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. I love it so much. You're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova. Let's give away a bum bag.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
Hello, Leah.
Hello, how are we?
I'm so good. All the better for hearing your chirpy disposition. Now, you need this bum bag and you're going to unzip it upon receipt and fill it full of dog treats.
I am. So when I take my dog for a walk, they currently go in my pocket. Quite gross.
That is
So I
gross.
definitely need a bum bag so I can keep them in there and don't have all the crumbs in my pocket.
Leah, if you would like to make them from scratch, I recommend watching the Meghan Markle documentary on Netflix because
I am a bit of a baker, so I could give that a go.
Hey, we do need to clarify. Yesterday, apparently, we had a lot of messages. Her mother does appear in the final episode, Doria.
I haven't watched the whole series.
No. People really either love her or really dislike her. It was really interesting seeing the feedback after we spoke about it yesterday.
Do you know what I would watch? Sorry, we digress, Leah and Tanya. We're going to get to you, but I would watch an 8-part series with Doria and Meghan.
Same. I love Doria.
It's the best part is when she goes, my mom loves these peanut butter pretzels. I'm like, yes, Doria. Hello, Tanya.
Hello, lovely people. How are you today?
Oh, just tell me what you've been up to. Make me feel good.
Oh, I'm actually on holidays at the moment, so I'm living the life of Riley.
Tanya, I was about to say you sound like a character on The White Lotus and you're literally on holiday.
There you go.
Why are you on holidays now?
Oh, I just, decided to take some time off, and so I'm just lazing about at home, catching up on some reading. I'm lying on the lounge. I'm having a great time.
I am obsessed with you, Tanya.
Are you wearing a caftan?
Yeah.
No, but I am still in my pajamas.
Oh, my God. It's 3:15.
Tanya, what are you currently drinking and eating? What's in front of you?
Nothing at the moment, actually. I haven't actually got off the lounge to make myself anything.
Tanya, this is amazing.
You are incredible. Let's get to this quiz.
All right, ladies, your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct gets the bum bag. I want to give them both to you. You're both amazing.
It's not how it works, though. I'm sorry. Question number 1.
Tom, you never look at me so meanly than when I'm offering to give away a second bum bag.
Because Tom's the one that has to order them.
It hurts my feelings.
He's got nothing to say.
Listen, I'll buy them. And then I can give away as many as I like.
Alrighty, let's get to the...
Send me an invoice.
Now Nate's walking in. He's got some backup.
Question number 1. Elon Musk has revealed why his platform X went down. What was it?
Tanya.
Yes, Tanya?
Was it a cyber attack?
It was. Don't exert yourself too much, doll.
1 point to Tanya. Question number 2.
Soprano, alto, tenor and baritone are categories of what?
Leah.
Oh,
Leah.
line ball.
Oh, apparently it was Tanya.
Tom says Tanya.
It was Tanya. Okay, sorry, Tanya.
Is it singing voices?
Yeah.
Types of singing voices?
What are you?
Oh, terrible.
I don't think that's a category.
Great answer.
Leah, do you know what you are?
Probably terrible as well.
Do you know what you are, Jack?
Terrible.
Oh, what are you? You're a soprano, aren't you? Little
Tom.
I'm a tenor.
Little castrati.
What are you, Swanee? Swanee, you're a good singer too.
I'm
you and Tom
an
can sing.
alto.
Right, okay. Alrighty, question number 3, currently 2 points to Tanya.
Like the big wooden recorders, you know. Did anybody see White Lotus last night? Anyway, question number 3. And 23 years ago today, Avril Lavigne released this hit.
Leah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes, Leah.
Complicated?
It is
Correct.
complicated.
Leah is on the scoreboard. It's 2 points to Tanya, 1 point to Leah. Question number 4.
Can you name the R&B star that's gone public with 4 polyamorous girlfriends? 4.
We're going to talk about him next.
Have we got a grab of the song as a little tidbit?
No, people are going to have to wait. That's some radio sizzle for you. Question number 5.
Do I give the answer? No.
No, let's save it.
Okay. Tamworth is located in which Australian state?
Tanya.
Yes, Tanya.
New South Wales.
It is New South Wales, Tanya. And you have really gone against the lazy lady odds, and you have won. You have got the bum bag in your possession.
I prefer the term lady who lunches.
But you haven't eaten yet.
Tanya, you have the bum bag, but Leah, we're going to send you a $200 voucher for DoorDash. Same with you, Tanya.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks, guys.
It means you don't have to get off the couch for a very long time, Tanya.
I love her sick.
Heaven.
I need to know exactly what she does for a job too.
Imagine that. Oh.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
We'll talk about Neo, which is sentence that I don't think I've ever said. I don't think anyone's ever said it.
But
Having
today we
said
definitely
that,
do.
Tell you what, I've got to give credit where credit's due. This song is perfection.
Isn't it?
I love it when it gets slower.
Yeah. Don't have that bit.
but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really, anyway, love that.
It's a track. There's actually a few good Neo hits.
Play them. Let's give him some, credit.
So sick.
Of the song, so tired of tears. Yes.
And then, of course, Hate That I Love You with Rihanna.
No, never heard it.
What? And then...
It's the same song as So Sick of Love Songs.
And Closer
it's the
on.
same.
And then what about Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide? We could go.
Sorry, but if it's got Pitbull on it, I'm not interested.
Let's get back to Neo, though, because this is
Let's
some
get back to Neo.
juicy news.
He has got, count 'em, 4 girlfriends at the same time.
He's a busy dude.
There's 5 people in the relationship. I don't know. Look, he worked out the logistics on a podcast. This is how it works.
Do y'all all go out together, like all 5 of y'all?
Yeah, all the time. But I'll let this one come out for 7 days, then she go home, then this one come out for 7 days, and then this one come out for 7 days, and then we do something all together. Yeah. Mind you, they all get along with each other. I have no problem hanging out with each other, but I think these are 4 individual women.
I let this one come out.
I know.
I have a problem with that, but I'm going to park it for a minute. And I just want to talk about the logistics of having 4 relationships. Can you give me one reason why this would not be fresh hell? I could think of nothing worse.
I guess if you had a high libido,
I suppose.
that could be one reason why it works for you. Apart from that, I don't see a lot of the positives though, Swanee. Like, I agree, the logistics would be extremely difficult. It would be quite expensive as well, caring for 4 ladies.
Yeah, but he only has them one at a time, apparently.
And they've all got
1 week at a time.
My favourite part of this whole story is the nicknames he's given each one
I'm going
of
to
them.
get to that.
Great.
They here are the 4 girlfriends. They're real names, and then I'm going to go through the nicknames. Okay, so you've got Ariel Hill, Brianna Williams. This one, a woman who goes by Christina, and another woman who goes by Monet.
Okay.
But every woman also has a nickname. Christina goes by Pretty Baby. Monet is Phoenix Feather. These sound like nail polish colours. Williams. No, I'm going to save her for last. Hill, which is Ariel Hill, goes by Twin Flame. Now, they'd be jealous of that. The other girls would be jealous of that because Twin Flame means that you're the most important.
Yes. But I think we both know that Brianna Williams is the most important given her nickname.
And I'm annoyed because this is also my nickname.
Give it to me, Swanee.
Sexy little something. You know the women that live together cycle together. So all of these women have their period at the same time. Good luck, Neo.
Wow.
Good luck.
Thanks for that tidbit.
No wonder he's on tour.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I had a bit of a celebrity spot the other day. I was so excited. So I was driving home from work and there were lots of roads closed and I had to back alley Sally. Anyway, I finally got free of the gridlock and I was scooting along this road, feeling pretty smug actually, because every time I looked to the left, which is where I needed to go, it was all banked up.
Yeah.
And I was just sailing through. It was amazing.
Oh, there's no better feeling. You feel like you're on the Fast and the Furious.
Correct.
It's great.
I was winning. And keep in mind what I said, I was sailing through. I was going at full clip, right? There was no one ahead of me, no one behind me.
Brilliant.
The speed limit. Out of the blue, a giant car, Land Rover size or bigger, I've never seen a bigger car, just pulls out. Keep in mind, that car could have gone any time before or any time after. I looked in my rear vision mirror. It was like a ghost town behind me. But no, that car wanted to pull out right then.
They were on a mission.
And they were going to hit me because I was going at full clip. I honked my horn, which I'm very reticent to do. It sounds so aggressive. I honked my horn merely because I thought, this person can't see me for some reason.
Yeah.
And they were going to hit me. They were not stopping. They kept on going. Anyway, I honked the horn. At this stage, the car still didn't stop. It was pulling out. And whoever was driving it was waving at me, going, I'm going. It doesn't matter. I've got to go now. I saw shining in the sunlight a head full of silver foils.
Iconic already.
This person in the giant car
Patty Newton.
had, good guess, had obviously been at the hair salon there on the road, on the street.
Yeah.
And it had gone too long. It's a 1 hour park. It's a 2 hour park. You know how long it
Hate
takes.
that.
She had to move the car. She didn't technically have to move it right then, but she obviously did. And as I came eye to eye with this foil-wearing person, I was thrilled to recognise the reckless driver.
Who was it?
As Pettifleur Berringer from the Real Housewives of Melbourne.
She joins us on the phone now, Swanee.
Pettifleur.
Hello, how are you?
Look, I'm well insured, luckily for you. Now, Pettifleur.
So am I. With no excess.
No excess. No,
Who
absolutely
begs to differ?
no. Who begs to differ? Now, Pettifleur, when I locked eyes with you, I was delighted. Did you lock eyes with me? Did you know that it was me that you nearly wrote off the Toyota RAV4 of?
I had no idea.
No.
Absolutely none at all.
Why were
The traffic inspector was on my tail, and I had to hightail out of that parking. And I saw you coming. I didn't know who you were. I saw a car coming with the indicator on, trying to pinch my spot.
No, I was
in front of me.
But I wasn't.
And I was like, hell no, you're not.
No.
Hell no. I am going. I stuck my hand out and I was going.
This makes
And guess
sense
what,
now.
Chrissie?
This makes sense.
What, Pettifleur?
Guess what, Chrissie? Guess what?
What?
Did you know I took a gamble on you hitting me because it would have been cheaper for you to hit me than the damn parking fine. Because guess what? I could have sued you for reckless driving and road rage.
Pettifleur!
And guess what? I had no excess to pay, so it would have been cheaper than the damn traffic fine.
And
sorry, darling, but obviously you're a great driver because you did the right thing. You put your brakes on, you screamed at me, and you left, and you went. So all's good.
Darling,
good.
You got mad for no reason. I was going home. I didn't want your park, Pettifleur. And
I didn't know that.
And then weirdly, we saw the reason why you were getting your hairdo zhuzhed up because we ran into each other at Melbourne Fashion Festival when Jack was walking.
That's right. That's it.
Your hair looked
and
fabulous.
That's when I realised. Thank you. You're very kind.
Pettifleur, I've got to ask, are you still in the best shape of your life?
I'm in the best shape of my life. Who begs to differ?
Oh, darling, I'm trying. Because you know what? That slogan is haunting me. It just haunts me. I have no choice, darling. I have to be in the best shape.
Who begs to differ?
Not me, Pettifleur. Absolutely nobody.
And Pettifleur, for all the Real Housewives of Melbourne fans listening, is there any chance it's ever going to come back? Have you spoken to Gina or Gamble or the gals?
We speak all the time, and it should come back.
It should.
And all the OGs, because everyone's screaming for the OGs.
What I want to do is go back and have a look, because I seem to have missed all the episodes with the orgies.
Yeah. Thank you, Pettifleur.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
It's To-Do List Tuesday. Why do I have one more sleep written on my list, Jack?
Because tomorrow, Swanee, every caller that gets on air with us will win $200 cash thanks to Baker's Delight. And the reason we are doing this is we are getting everyone excited for National Hot Cross Bun Day on Thursday.
Oh, my God.
We're helping Baker's Delight celebrate National Hot Cross Bun Day. Grab your free raspberry and white choc hot cross bun this Thursday from your local Baker's Delight.
That is going in the diary.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
I love Matthew McConaughey and I love Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
I love them both. I would watch them in anything. And in fact, that is a recommendation for you. They starred in a series, Netflix series, that the name escapes me. True Detective.
Oh, I've not seen it.
It's from years ago. It is so good.
2014.
Oh my God, it is so good that they redid it
Yeah.
with well, it wasn't good. The second series
Okay.
was no good, but the first one is unbelievably epic, and I love them both. And they sort of came out a few years ago with the suspicion that maybe they're brothers, that they have the same father, and the plot is thickening. They're going to have a DNA test.
We haven't done the DNA test, but we're probably going to do that. There's a real possibility. Matthew's mom, incredible lady, but very devious. You never know what's true, what's not true. She said to me after I'd known her for 25 years, she said, I knew your father. And I found the ellipses troubling.
I knew your father in the biblical sense. Matthew McConaughey, I miss him. And I saw a headline saying that he has not acted for 6 years. That's why I miss him.
That is why. God, that's a long time.
It's a really long time. He's had little kids, though, and stuff.
Okay, he's been busy.
Yeah, he has been busy. He's been the present dad.
Yeah.
I can just see him coming out in the morning making pancakes and saying,
All right.
yeah, lemon and sugar. Anyway, he's decided to come back to the big screen because he missed it. He loves performing. And secondly, he remembered how good he was at it.
Yeah.
I love hearing people say that.
I've never seen Dallas Buyers Club. I still need to watch that.
It's so good.
Yeah, I feel like I feel bad that I haven't. It's like a film that everyone should see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great to just see everything that you're supposed to see? Oh, I watched that Anora.
Oh, was it good?
Yes, it's very good. You can watch it at home.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's on one of the streamers. I never know which one. And also, weirdly, it must be in the ether because I've also just received an email apropos of nothing of a 4-ingredient soup that Woody Harrelson has posted. Isn't that weird?
That's so random.
And did you know that he's vegan? And this is a vegan soup and it looks amazing.
Boring.
I'm going to be making that. I love a bit of no-meat May business. Now, exciting news, big times in Melbourne. The F1 is about to kick off.
Yes.
Huge celebrities at it.
Who?
Channing Tatum.
I thought you were going to say me.
I mean, apart from you. Channing Tatum and his new prepubescent girlfriend, Inca Williams.
The Aussie?
Yeah.
Are they going to be at Glamour on the Grid tomorrow night?
Yes, they are.
What?
Are you going to be at Glamour
That
on
is
the Grid?
huge. I will. I'll track them down, Swanee. I'll go full TMZ paparazzi and try and get a video or photo for us.
I love how Miguel, he's just come back into our life because we did the fashion festival with him. He's gorgeous, by the way.
Love that man.
He's all over the F1. He lives life to the fullest, as they say, on an rsvp.com.au profile. But I love how he's like, hey, Swanee, come to the F1. I'm like, mate, I do not leave the house.
Do you know me?
Joking?
Hey, I forgot to tell you as well, backstage at the fashion festival last week, I took a photo to show you. Miguel in the green room. It was just Miguel, Sam Taunton from the project and I.
Yeah.
3 of us.
Yeah.
Miguel had brought in 2 cookbooks of his feast to sit there so that we would all see it and hopefully take one.
God, he's so gorgeous.
What an icon.
I love him so much.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next. Have a beautiful night.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Claremont or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.